Hey guys, welcome to the channel. This is the first of a series of videos showing how I'm going to set up this trailer for what I do on my side business. I just got some materials from the store and I'm going to get this unloaded and then start trying to figure out what I'm going to do with the inside of this. I know a lot of guys do these elaborate toolbox build outs. But I want this trailer to be used for if I need to like help somebody move or something like that. I want a way to get all this stuff out that I build in here. So I want it to kind of be modular so that I can use all the area if I need to for other things other than just handyman work. First thing we're gonna do is get the floor and the gate painted so it protects it from water damage and other kind of liquids. The most important reason I bought this trailer. Because you know, when you're out on the job, sometimes you need to take care of business. And so this is basically just a giant porta pot. So inside dimension right now is 80 inches, which is a little over 6 foot. And up to where the angle starts, because it has an angled front, it's just a little under 12 feet, like 140 inches to that angle. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna paint the bottom with like a garage, let me get it. So I'm gonna paint the floor with this. It's a Sealcrete for concrete and wood. And so it should have a pretty hardy surface finish. So I'm gonna do the floor, and then what I'm going to do, so this is real thin, like 3/8 plywood on here. And my thoughts are, I'm going to build a wood rack that goes right along here to hold like 4x8 sheets of plywood if I need to haul any, like drywall, plywood, things like that. And then up top is going to be like for 2x4s, trim, whatever, it'll be up top. But this whole box will be removable. And what I'm thinking is I have some E-track, so I'm going to take some 3/8 plywood and cut strips here so that wherever there's a rib, there's some trim to back it up. And then I'm gonna take some 1/2 inch plywood and screw it over top of this here. So this will be pretty thick, but it'll be supported by that trim underneath. So then the plywood will be there, and then I'll build my wood box, and I'll put my E-track on top of that plywood, and then I'll hold the box against the wall with that E-track. On this side, I'm thinking about building some removable shelving. And I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna organize the shelves, like if I'm gonna use little totes or what, but I wanna just like keep extra plumbing parts, maybe some extra electrical parts, just a good place to put extra stuff. Then I also thought of maybe putting some kind of modular shelving attached to that piece of plywood here that's gonna be the outside of the wood box. And then up front, I'm gonna build, you know, the typical shelf here that's like triangle shaped, just a workspace, storage space, and those shelves will stay in it all the time because they're out of the way. But I want everything back here to be able to be removed. And yes, it might be a little bit heavy, but 2 guys can maybe get on it and truck it out into my shop, which is still under organization, and then be able to use this for helping move furniture or who knows what. So that's my plan. So today, I'm just gonna try to get the floor and the door taped off and painted so that can dry, and then I'll start working on the walls. There's a lot of things I want to do to this trailer, but I'm so tired of using this super small trailer I can't stand up in. It's only like 5 feet wide. You can get a 4x8 sheet of plywood in there, but obviously with your tools in there, you can't get anything in there. So I cannot wait to get this outfitted and start using it. In fact, I made a promise to myself that I'm never using that one again on a job. So I got a few days to hopefully get this where I can at least use it. Even if it's not perfect, like a lot of you guys have said on YouTube, this will always be a work in progress to make it work better, find out there's things I need to change. I imagine tonight all I'll get done is taping this up and maybe painting. That'll be good because it'll dry overnight, and then we can see what's next. I am open to any suggestions, comments, critiques that you might have. I definitely don't know exactly what I want. I have a general idea what I'm after, but you guys might see some things that I could improve, and I would be thankful to hear them. I just Worked all day, but I got to get this trailer online so that I can use it. Okay, now I'm just gonna go around and try to press this all down so I don't have paint bleed. I always struggle with that. Apparently, if you push it down really hard, that's supposed to help. This has like a little bit of sealant in the corner at the bottom, so that should keep some of the water from getting in the crack there. This is a 2023 trailer. Another thing I didn't mention, so the reason I'm not gonna make this like a tool trailer so much is because I already built truck boxes for my truck. I'll put a link for the video in the description, but I just built that. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen deck boxes, something like that, but they're made of wood. Don't know how much money I saved overall, especially with the time I put in, but so I have most of my tools and stuff in my truck. So this is just overflow, I guess is the word for it. Trying to preserve the black, because I like the black. I don't want it to turn all gray, or pewter, I guess, maybe is the color of that paint. One less clean out before I start painting. Hope I have enough of this. I think we'll paint the gate first, and if we think I have enough for the rest of it, I'll do the rest of it. Otherwise, I'll get some more paint. Maybe some other color or something. I might go with black inside if I have to go with a different color. So I'm just gonna start by doing the outside edge. Does anybody else struggle with painting your nice, fresh wood? I kind of hate it, but I know it needs to be done. I really like the way that nice wood looks, but I know it won't stay that way very long, and it needs to be protected. Anybody else a fan of these little rollers? I just tried one for the first time a while back, and I really like them. I just have a hard time maneuvering the bigger ones, and this seems to do a really good job. Now let's see how far we can get with this paint. I'm gonna start, I'm gonna start with this gate. They're not so big around and they don't flip as much paint. Seems like I don't make as big of a mess, at least for smaller jobs. Probably not big walls or ceilings or anything. At least I have video of how pretty the wood looked before I painted it. All right, that's gonna do it for today. I'm gonna let this dry overnight and hopefully work on it some more tomorrow. If you're interested to see how this build out goes, think about subscribing to the channel and hit the notification bell. That way any new videos that come out, you'll get notified of. If nothing else, you can enjoy watching me work and try to figure this out. So until next time, guys, good luck with all your projects.